How should we start saving for vacation? Trisha, I don't save. I don't save for vacations. I use my credit card. I'm sorry, Dave. I know he passed out and fell on the floor right there, but I use my credit card. I just do. I'm going to be real. Don't be mad at me. That's just the way I live. I live off of credit cards. I live off of lines of credit, and then I let my income do the rest. That's what I'm trying to teach you guys. Put it on a credit card. If you've got a 0%, put it on a credit card. If you don't, put it on the credit card. Have a great vacation. Then income in, expenses out when you get home, and let it work back down. There is good debt. There is bad debt. If you're out here, and you're just buying things because you want to swipe your card, that's probably bad debt. Letting your home sit in a mortgage is eating up the interest or eating you up with interest. That's bad debt. But once you get your debt under control, you're going to see how good life can be when you don't have to worry about money. You don't have to worry about your finances because you've got a strategy set up. You're going to go on vacation and you're literally going to charge it and just do what we're doing. We're just working it off, income in, expenses out. Now, right quick, when I'm talking about credit cards, if you have a $5,000 credit card balance, okay? So you've already got it. It's already maxed out. If you make $5,000 a month, so this is your income, you're going to have to figure, what does your gas cost a month? Is that $200? What does your food cost a month? Is that $500? What about subscriptions? Let's say that's $100. What about a haircut? You got a haircut? That looks like a hair rat. Haircut. Let's say that's $100. Maybe you have the internet or cable even. Let's say that's $100. So you have 2, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's $1,000, right? Well, you've already determined that with your income, you have $4,000 going out every month in expenses. So you have $1,000 of positive cash flow. So if you have $1,000 of positive cash flow and you have $1,000 in expenses that you're going to be spending anyway, you'll add your $1,000 cash flow to your $1,000 of expenses. And if this card is $300 a month for a payment, add that in here. You're at $2,300. That is going to go onto this card as your income, right? So now you have brought this down to a $2,700 balance. That's gone. You've entered everything in here. Your balance is here. If they're going to charge you 30% interest, that's approximately $96 a month. So $27.96. This is your interest. And then you're going to have this $1,000 of expenses is going to come out throughout the month, which will take you back up to $37.96 eventually. But look here, you're not at $5,000 anymore. You're at $37.96. And that's the way that you play the credit card game. So let's see what other questions we have here. I can't wait to see the difference in my finances. I can't wait until you see the difference in your finances. I am so excited. If you guys that are still skeptical heard the results that I am getting, I mean, I have my own results. Nobody's going to tell me any different. I know this works. I know this is a game changer. But when I get feedback from you guys that are just following the videos and I hear how great you're doing, that makes me so excited. I'm so happy. What are some questions I should be asking when I'm hunting for a PLOC? A PLOC questions. What kind of credit score do you need to get the PLOC? What their interest rates are to see if they're outrageous or not. Interest rates are outrageous right now. I just want to go ahead and tell you that it's probably going to be ridiculous. I have a loan and a car pay. Should I put it on my credit card? I will have $1,200 in cash flow. If you can do it without getting a cash advance, student loans is the same thing, guys. You need to get out of them just like you would a mortgage because they're eating you up in interest. This VB is an incredible process from a former math major. This is just math and it works. What do you mean by first position versus second position? A first position HELOC takes your mortgage. So You have a mortgage and a HELOC, that's second position. If you just have a HELOC that is your home loan, that's a first position, meaning they're in the first position that in the event you default on that loan, they are in the first position to sell your property and take the money. That's what it means. My credit card is at 25%, but the car loan and the loans are both at 9.99%. You know that that does not matter because that is compound interest, and we're talking about simple interest on your, what'd you say, 25%, the credit card. Now, if you can get it transferred into a 0% credit card, you're going to be much better off. So you can stop that interest. When running your numbers and entering it on a spreadsheet, do you use your monthly income average? We're both paid bi-weekly. Yes, but I do transfers every time I get paid, whether it be daily, weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, bi-monthly. Just whenever you get paid, transfer it into the line of credit. Okay. Hi, Christy. We got all of our numbers together and realized that we don't have that much cash flow and our credit card payments are not super high. What can we do? Decrease expenses, increase income? Yes, that is your answer right there. If you have low cash flow and you can't use a credit card payment to, gain some cash flow, then you're going to have to choose an option, gain more income or cut your expenses. Hi, Christy. How does one save for a home down payment while starting Velocity Banking? Well, you are going to have to maybe check into a first lien HELOC. That might be an option. Not sure how the down payments work on that, but I know that they loan up to 90%, depending on your credit score. Depending on the equity in your home, the home you're about to purchase. So maybe if you check into a first lien HELOC, that will help you to get into a home without coming up with the big 20% down. I really don't have credit cards, more of like Home Depot and Lowe's. How do we go on Velocity Banking with that? You cannot use retail cards, store cards for Velocity. So you're going to have to get a line of credit. 25,000 in student loans, that's not bad. No. I deal with people that have $500,000 in student loans. Be thankful and get on it. Depending on your cash flow, you can have that paid off in no time. So don't be discouraged. Stay encouraged. How do you use rewards cards in conjunction with HELOC to do Velocity Banking? You charge all of your chargeable expenses onto the credit card to get the cash rewards. And when the due date comes up, you pay the payment out of the HELOC. So all of those expenses that you're putting on the credit card this month, when that comes due, the amount, you don't want to just do the minimum due. If you're doing Velocity right, you'll be taking the whole amount from your HELOC to pay your expenses off on that credit card. I hope that makes sense. Working on grouping all my expenses, it hurts my eyes. I can kick myself in the rear. I'm happy that I found your channel. Thank you. We've all been there. Don't stress. Everybody, when they see their numbers and they see what they've been doing, it's an eye opener, and it's very important that we stay aware.